Hello and welcome to another edition of Secrets of Top Luxury Real Estate Advisors. I'm Kristine Newell, Senior Vice President for Premier Sotheby's International Realty. And I am so excited. We have New York City in the house. We have Jeremy Stein here. He is principal and co-founder, along with his wife, Robin Stein, of the Stein team, Sotheby's International Realty, Manhattan, New York. Welcome, Jeremy.
Hi, how are you?
I am great. So I'm going to brag on you guys just for a moment because you guys are amazing. And again, I'm just so excited to have the opportunity to chat with you and learn all your secrets about luxury real estate. So in 2022, Real Trends, you were ranked very high nationally, and you guys did just under 200 million last year, which is incredible. You also, year after year, are recognized as the top one or two top producing sales team for Sotheby's International Realty in New York City, which is incredible. And nationwide, you're consistently ranked in the top, a high percentage there, and top 1% of Sotheby's International Realty brokers nationwide. So you guys are the real deal. And I'm just super big fans of you. So let's get right into it. What's the first thing that you do when you wake up every day?
So every morning I wake up, the very first thing I do from a business perspective is check my email. And I go through it, and I have searches for every one of my clients, both current and past. And I have searches for every property that we have, all of any comp. I go through every single one of those emails. And since we've been doing this for a long time, a lot of the past clients come up. And then I just see if there's anything that's come up that gives me a reason to reach out to either a current client or a past client. Let them know that the old house that we sold for them just sold again, or a property that a client's looking for right now has just come on the market. And I try to do that as early as possible.
Awesome. Awesome. Jeremy, what do you love most about real estate?
I think for me, every deal is different, every client is different, every property is different. So it gives you such a good opportunity to sort of evolve and learn and juggle. And I really like that. It's never boring.
For sure. So let's talk a little bit about luxury. What does luxury mean to you in real estate?
The words that come to mind for me are elegance, certainly quality and service, and comfort. I think those are what really, to me, define luxury. And I think everybody has their own definition of luxury, right? So at the end of the day, what's luxury for one person may be different, not as luxurious for somebody else. So it sort of has to be just right. Whatever that is, that's just right with regards to all of those things I just mentioned.
Oh, I love that. So let's talk a little bit about how you have become so successful in your craft. What three things helped you to become so successful in real estate?
I have a very good work ethic. Maybe a bad word, but I am also ambitious, and so I think ambition is a part of it. And then finally, and certainly most importantly, my collaboration with my colleagues, and most importantly, my collaboration with my wife, who's also my business partner.
Wonderful. So good three things. In terms of your clients are demanding, right? And especially in the higher market segment, especially luxury, they're super demanding. So what do your clients want most from you?
I thought a lot about this question and had a lot of different versions of an answer, but the bottom line is they want my opinion and they want my advice. Mm-hmm. And they want them to be even if they don't think they want it, they want them to be unvarnished and honest and straightforward.
Do you think the longer that you've been in real estate, is it easier for you to just not hold back or like filter information to just, give clients exactly what they need to hear? And is that like a skill that's evolved? Because I feel like, there's got to be some hard conversations, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yes, it's never easy, but I think with experience comes confidence, and with confidence makes it easier to just be honest with people and just say, look, here's the deal. I think also as you become more successful, you are less fearful of like not getting a listing, or of losing a client. I mean, you don't ever want to lose a client, but at the same time, like, I think when you start out, you very much are like, I just need to tell them what they want to hear, and that ultimately you learn doesn't get you anywhere. In fact, that gets you really in the wrong position. So just being straightforward with people and just telling them, look, this is what I do for a living. You've hired me to give you my honest opinion. Here it is. And I'm, and we often, in every listing presentation we've ever gone to, we always say, listen, we're going to tell you what we think, not what we think you want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. And hopefully those things line up. But if they don't, at least we've given you our honest opinion.
Yeah. Well, it seems like it's working for you. So
yeah, it has, but not always, but it's working.
Yeah. So in terms of marketing a property, what is the most important thing that you do, that you and Robin do to market a property?
Well, so I'm glad you mentioned Robin, because she's really the marketing genius on our team. And the first thing you have to do is understand who the target is, right? Who are you speaking to? What is the demographic? If you don't know who you're talking to, you don't know what to say, or you don't know how to say it. And so once you figure that out, once you know who the target is, then you can tailor what your marketing story, what the branding of that property is going to be. And real estate is an aspirational experience for people. People aspire to buy a home and suddenly have their lives be totally different. But you need to know who it is that you're talking to, so that you can create a story around a property that will feed into the aspirations of that target demographic.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And I mean, I've seen your marketing and everything that you guys do. You're incredible storytellers and have incredible marketing. So if, and anyone kind of watching this today, check out, Jeremy and Robin, check out their website, look them up there. And obviously we'll have links to all their social media, but their marketing is just top notch. So what's your favorite social platform right now, and why?
So you see this finger?
Yes.
I could, if this finger could push one button and every single form of social media could disappear from the planet, I would use this finger to do it. I hate to say it, but I don't know if it's, I don't know what, if it's my age or what it is, but I'm baffled by social media. We are very much a part of it. I spend a lot of time on Instagram, but I always feel like I'm playing catch up. And I feel like I'm sort of we're doing it because we should, but it doesn't come naturally to us. I think a lot of the self-promotion that you see with a lot of agents is something that I'm not particularly comfortable with. So I guess it's Instagram, but honestly, I think the world would be a better place, particularly with a 10-year-old. I think the world would be a better place with
Yeah. Okay. Noted. So you're not on TikTok, it sounds like. We're not going to see Jeremy dancing on TikTok right now.
You will not see me on TikTok. I mean, that said, I'm sure at some point there are properties that have to be on TikTok. So
yeah. Okay. So in terms of your real estate career and life, I guess I would ask both, what are you most proud of?
That's pretty easy. Robin and I have been married for 27 years. I'm very proud of that. We have a very healthy and happy 10-year-old daughter. And then, in spite of both of those things, we have a good career going at Sotheby's and have for a long time. And I work with my wife to doing it, which is, a lot of people are pretty impressed by that concept.
Yeah. And you guys are such a great team. You really complement each other so well.
Yeah.
So that's great. No, that's awesome. So in terms of, different sales you've had over the years, what was your highest sale ever?
We did we've double-ended a couple high things that would have been even higher, but I mean, make the sort of, the number higher, but just as a single one-off, one side, we did a $32 million deal not that long ago. And we've done a couple others in the 30s, but 32, I think, is the high water mark right now.
Okay. So that's great. And I know you also have some pretty high profile clients as well. Just looking at your resume and different things that you've handled being in the city. So what do you treat yourself to when you guys, want to reward yourself? Because I'm a big fan of celebrating wins, right? We work hard, we should play hard. And what do you guys like to do to reward yourself?
So the short answer would be, tequila. And the somewhat longer answer would be we really love to travel. So, taking nice trips when we can. Um, and then I think finally, we do try to take some time off during the summer because we work in New York. A lot of the city slows down during the summer. And that's something that's nice for us, is that we're able to, and even during the year, we're able to vacation when our clients vacation, unlike a lot of the markets like, Aspen or parts of Florida, where everyone who's from New York is going down to those places or out to those places during the vacations, which means the agents have to work during those vacations, Christmas and New Year's and stuff like that. We sort of get to take that same time off, and we really try to focus on kind of doing family trips and things like that.
Okay. Oh, I love that. What's your favorite tequila?
Oh,
I like tequila as well, so I have to ask.
well, I would be remiss if I didn't say that there's a company called Komos, Komos.
Okay.
They are owned by a friend and client of mine, and I'd lose him as a friend if I didn't say that that's my favorite. So very good. It's not cheap, but it's good.
Awesome. Awesome. So let's play a little game, hot or not. I'm going to ask you I'm going to state rather a few different topics, and you're going to comment hot or not. All right. You ready to play, Jeremy?
I am ready.
Okay. Tiny houses.
I don't know tiny houses, so I'm gonna say not.
Okay. Video.
Hot.
Facebook.
I hear not.
Instagram.
Hot.
TikTok.
Definitely hot, despite the fact that I am not on it.
The real estate market.
Hot.
Wordle.
Not.
Sneakers at work.
Hot.
Zoom meetings.
Still hot.
Home office.
Also still hot.
Green kitchens, the color green.
I'm gonna say not.
Okay. Thank you so much for playing Hot or Not. That was extremely fun.
You're welcome. It's good.
Yeah. So in closing, what would you tell your younger self if you were young Jeremy, just starting real estate or just getting into the business world? What would you tell your younger self?
As a joke, I would tell my younger self to invest in Amazon. And with all honesty and seriousness, I think I would say, you got this. Like you got it. Just follow your instincts and go for it. A lot of people feel like they should have done something different or whatever, but I'm a firm believer that everything sort of leads you in the right direction for the right reasons. And so I would just say you got this.
Love it. Love it. Thank you so much, Jeremy. It's been a pleasure learning all of your secrets. And we thank you so much for joining us today. So make sure you check out Jeremy and Robin, the Stein team, Sotheby's International Realty, Manhattan. Check out their social media. And thanks again, everyone.
Thanks for having me.